Shedeur spoke to the media today and had a couple of notable sound bites. Listen to what Shedeur on critics saying that he didn't have the talent to be selected at the top of the draft. Let's take a listen to what Shedeur had to say, Ocho.
NFL quarterback.
I mean, thank you for saying that, because I don't, like, my job here isn't to prove people wrong. Like, I prove myself right. And I fully have self-belief, you know, and what those people say, that's just their opinion. So I don't truly care. They don't really live in my mental space about that type of stuff. It really doesn't do anything for me.
I like that. And that's what I tell people. Your job is not to prove somebody wrong. It's your job to prove yourself right. And if you prove yourself right, in the process of proving you right, you'll prove them wrong. And that's the thing that, you know, you have to learn. And it's been a process. Stop worrying about what people that don't know you think.
I think a lot of people have.
Stop worrying about that. Because, Ocho, you heard me say this. I want people to love. I just need the people that I love to love me.
Come on now.
See, you trying to, and you know, obviously, the elephant is not in the room. He outside, but everybody knows what I'm going through. A lot of people have a lot to say. But as my brother been calling me, a lot of people, and thank you all, everybody that's reached out and the thoughts and prayers, I sincerely appreciate that. But when you think about it, Ocho, man, 50% of the people don't care that you got problems. The other 50% glad you got them.
Come on, Pastor.
So now
Come on,
what?
Pastor. Take your time.
I agree with Shedeur. I'm not worried about, look, I'm where I am.
Right.
This is where I am. I'm in Cleveland. 31 other teams that didn't select me, and I understand that there's some teams, you know, Cincinnati and Baltimore, and certain teams weren't in the realm for quarterback. I get it. I'm not talking about those. Thank you, Cleveland, for giving me an opportunity. Because sometimes all you need is an opportunity. And now what you do with that opportunity will tell us who and what you are. But the thing is, Ocho, is that, you know, you have to learn that I'm learning, and it's still a learning process, is that you got to drown out the noise, man. You can't be concerned with everybody, because everybody's going to have an opinion. Everybody think they know you. They really do. Everybody think they know you when they really don't. They heard this or they heard that. Have you ever talked to Shannon? Have you ever been around with Shannon? Have you been around Ocho? Have you been in Ocho's presence? So what makes you think you know him? How well do you know him? So Shedeur, just go do your thing. That's all. That's all he can do now, Ocho. It's about playing. At some point in time, the talking will stop.
You got to play.
The playing will start. The cream will rise to the top, and then we'll have something to talk about. But right now, I don't really. They keep. I think they want to make him frustrated. They wanted to make him lash out. I should have been this. I should have been that. He's too well schooled.
Hey, I call he's seasoned. Even though he's just getting here, based on where he's coming from, he's seasoned. He's already prepared, mentally prepared for this. He's gonna be fine. And the one thing I do like is I want to prove me wrong. I want to prove me wrong. We have too many people today, especially in today's society. We're in a social media era where everybody is worried about looking a certain way, dressing a certain way, looking the part, looking like I have it, because they're so worried about what everybody else is going to say. Every morning you get up and you look in that mirror, that's the person you're in competition with. That's it.
Yep.
That's the person you're in competition with.
I just need to beat him from yesterday, Ocho. I just need to be better today than that guy was yesterday.
Yeah, every time. And every time you look in the mirror, right, and you have to understand, I'm competing against me. And anytime you compare yourself to somebody else, comparison is a thief of joy. You're going to be sad every time, depending on who you're comparing yourself to. Man, shit. You better put them goddamn horse blinders on like at the Kentucky Derby, put your head down, and just go straight forward. At your own pace. Because you don't know nothing about nobody else's story.
No.
You don't know nothing about nobody else's story. Focus on your food right there in front of you and stop trying to pick off what other people plate. You're going to be all right, man. Too many people, they lose like that, huh? They lose like that. Worry about everybody else. And you drive yourself crazy trying to please everybody too.
You do. Because at the end of the day, are you happy? Because there have been times, Ocho, where in the process of trying to please somebody, I was trying to please everybody else, but the one person that was unhappy was me. So in the process, everybody else is happy. Everybody's ecstatic. They do it. I'm giving. They doing this. They doing that, and I'm miserable. I'm asking myself, is it enough? What else do I need to do? Because I'm trying to make sure everybody else is happy, and deep down inside, I'm dying. It's one thing to be alone. It's something else entirely different to be lonely. See, there are two different things, alone and lonely. See, you can be alone and be content with that. You can be with someone and be lonely.
Ooh, hold on. Well, hey, boy, you said something just there, boy.
It's that's a very fine line, Ocho.
Hey,
that's a very, very fine line.
You just said something just there, boy. Hey, alone and lonely. You could be alone, but it don't mean you lonely.
Correct.
That's
absolutely
juicy.
Correct.
That's juicy. Next time when I get in my next argument with Shan, I'm gonna use that. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Yeah.
It's but a lot of times, Ocho, and the thing is that like when you've been alone for a long period of time, you realize that you really don't have time for BS.
But we talk about humans though, we all come with a little baggage now. Now, when you're alone for a very long period of time, depending on how long that period may be, you go into it with understanding at some point, even though you don't want to deal with no BS, it comes with something.
Yeah, Ocho, I think the thing is that what I've learned in my life is that you're dating a person's past and all the trauma that's in that past. And people don't understand that. And the thing is that people don't put on their resume. Because if I have to fill out something, you think I'm gonna put my worst attributes on that resume? I'm gonna put my best foot forward. And I'm gonna tell you all the reasons why I should have this job, not the reasons why I shouldn't. So if a person wants to be in a relationship, they're gonna tell you all the things and show you all the things, the reasons why you should select he or her in that relationship.
I like that. I like